If you live in the South, anywhere in the South, I was going to say deep South, but anywhere in the South, you know that bugs and pollen and mold and mildew are some of our biggest worries. And a lot of the time, the way that we take care of that is to create a screen porch to keep those bugs from coming in and to keep us able to enjoy our outdoor spaces even when the bugs are really bad, especially in the summertime. But I recently got a phantom screen, which is a retractable screen. In my opinion, it's a much better option and an alternative to a fixed screen, and I'll tell you a few reasons why. One is that you can pull them up when you don't need that screen. We actually don't have particularly bad bug issues here at our house because we do spray, which some people are anti-spray, but we do spray for bugs, so that wasn't really our issue. It was more of a solar issue. We were burning on our inside of our outdoor living space, and so it's more of a solar block for us. But the other thing too is with all the mold and mildew and pollen that we get down here several times a year, being able to pull these up and not having these sitting down all the time where that dirt will lock in and just like stay on, basically will become a very big maintenance issue for you. So essentially what these do is when we need them, they come down. When we don't need them, we put them up, and there's a little brush up there that brushes them as they come by, which kind of gives them a little clean as they go back up. So you're not gonna have that sticky yellow haze and green haze. If you live in the South, you know what I'm talking about. When you have that fixed screen, you'll see kind of a haze, and if you've ever washed your screens, you see how much dirt comes off of them because they are basically a filtering mechanism for any kind of dirt and dust that blows through, because you're still going to get that. So if you have ever considered doing a screen porch, consider doing a retractable screen. They are more expensive, but I really feel like the cost difference is worth it in how usable they really are. The modern day ones are, of course, well, they're retractable, so they're going to be remote control, which I have here in my hand. Also, we have an app on our phone so that we can control them if we're away from home or laying in bed and forget that we've put them up or down. The other thing I've discovered with these is they're actually really good for keeping rain from blowing in. I was going to say precipitation, but as we sit in our outdoor living space watching TV or enjoying our outdoor furniture, it was becoming a problem where we were having just that light, not the full heavy rain, but just that blowing light precipitation that will come in, and it was making our furniture wet. And as it turned out, when we put down the screens, it kept all that away. So there's just so many reasons to use the retractable screen over a standard static screen, I guess I'll call it. We also allow for a lot more flow through this space as we're using our pool in our outdoor living space. So 1,000,001 reasons. I've had these for about 4 or 5 months now, and I don't have one bad thing to say about them. But if you have any questions or comments, be sure to add them below, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have about these. These particular screens come in a ton of different colors, a ton of different track colors as well. I chose a color, I'll show you. Ours are like a kind of a tan color, and I felt like that went with the mortar on our brick. I didn't want them to be really standing out. I felt like anytime as a designer, I feel like anything that's too dark like a black or too light like a white show a lot of dirt, and so I chose this medium tone so that it wouldn't show as much dirt if there was any that came onto it. It also has this seal at the bottom, so if you're sitting inside this space, it really does feel tight, almost like its own outdoor room. So that's pretty much it for these. You can see this, like I said, that brush up here at the top that cleans them as they go back up. Also, if you're building a new house, you can encase them into the new house so that you don't have the box that drops down. We just happen to be in a situation where we couldn't get that done. But all in all, we really love the screens. Ask me any questions. I'll answer anything I can about them because I'm in love.